States.
Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium here in Arlington, Texas.
As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Stanford Cardinals, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFB, and let's get it going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Out of the shotgun, he heaves it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Second down after that previous play. Handoff in a single back formation. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Talk about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down on the opening drive. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. With the catch, it's Anthony. The reception gets him at 7 yards with fourth down coming up here. Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on the opening drive from their own territory. Trying for a fourth down completion. The pass rush closing in. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He's bringing it back. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Chris, you have all week to kind of find the matchups that you want. They clearly wanted to go after this defensive back. They looked at it first drive of the game. They make the throw. It's just a poor decision, in my opinion, by this quarterback, and it cost them.
On first down, it's play action. Moves out of the pocket. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Getting set. Here's second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. On the move now. He's going to take off here. He's found some room at the 45. He's in the clear. Crosses the 10. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
Well, this is what this quarterback can do. You got all the receivers and the backs locked up and covered, and he just slips out and takes it all the way inside the 10-yard line. Great recognition on this one, and this defense is going to have to start accounting for this quarterback.
Touchdown, Stanford, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Good throw. The catch is made. And it'll be Smarter right at the line for no gain.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception?
Sometimes
are you
remote
giving up
jobs
much
know
space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for the offense.
There's the handoff. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. 4th down. He's throwing for it. A deep shot to the left side. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. They keep him guessing with a run. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run. And the Wolverines looking to run some tempo here. And they're trying to punch it in here. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
Nothing on that play makes it 2nd down and goal from the 2. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Pressure is coming. Touchdown, Wolverines, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Great job here by this quarterback, not forcing the throw. Nobody's open. Does it himself, able to use the speed that he has to get to the end zone for this touchdown.
Extra point try coming now. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead...
What else? No, I didn't pause it. He did. He said 1 second. Great throw. Why you plug it up here and not down here? Why you plug it in there and not down there?
takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Stanford offense back out there on the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield with a 48.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Snags the quick throw. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things. It allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
What's the score?
And the returner is tackled by this uncoverage team.
I thought the Michigan UConn, because there has to be something tomorrow. Like there's, yeah.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He escapes the pocket. He left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Now it's 2nd down here. It's a shotgun run call. As the first down is still going. Breaks loose at the 45. They bring him down, but what an explosive play. The Wolverines will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Okay, here comes the hurry-up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21.
Chris, that's another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The Wolverines line up on 1st and 10 now. Hands off to the left. Defense will make the stop for what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. We've got a good one in our hands, which you hope for in a playoff game as we begin the 2nd period. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Running out of time in the pocket. Down he goes, it's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Defense are going to keep the pressure up on this third down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Third down, out of the shotgun. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Michigan.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the extra point goes up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Stanford offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Nice grab. It's Walters. The defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Pass caught. Second down now. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down.
Yeah,
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Now, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught by the receiver. They keep the drive going. It's a first out of the 46. Stanford comes to the line quickly here.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Back to throw again. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. It's caught at the 25, and he's still going. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, this is what you would call a three-down back. Running backs, they can run between the tackles. They can get outside. They can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here, they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a deep
shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Cardinal. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and it's beginning to feel like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And they tack on the extra point. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Picks up some blocks. Can he make it? All the way for a touchdown. That is an unforgettable moment for that kick return. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
The 18 puts him in front by 7. kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Stanford offense is back out there on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in, catch made right outfield. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
How about that? Receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
The ball. Let's go. We're losing. We're losing.
That goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Design quarterback run.
I don't know the first down.
Makes the first down.
She left delivery in there.
A running play gives the offense fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's got it, looking for the end zone. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. As the tight end flexes out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Back in motion now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. Hits the running back in the flat. They bring him down just short of the marker. Inches away from the first down.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
So here we go. 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here. Trying to force a field goal attempt. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. On the run here. Let's it go. Short throw to the sidelines. That's enough to pick up the first down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it. They keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Press coverage now from the secondary. Oh, it's snapped to the back. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Stanford.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield. He may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Automatic on the PAT. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. The returner will be brought down. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He finds the running back in the flat. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Caught near the sticks. It's Anthony. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks Maybe bring in the blitz. Anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Brought down to crosses midfield to the 46.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Wolverines will line up on 1st and 10. And the single back takes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Makes the grab. It's Anthony. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. So the big gain wiped away by the penalty, and the offense moving backwards.
It'll just kill my vibe.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Good throw to the flat. It's a screen. Touchdown, Wolverines. He wins the foot race to the end zone. Coach, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. That's exactly what we saw right there.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Shotgun. Trucks through the defender. And he breaks the tackle. Really a solid gain there. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. He keeps it on the design run. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed with the defense flying to the football. The clock is still running. Not to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. Dumps it off to the tight end. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down. Stanford comes to the line quickly here. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his back. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete. Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. This time a completion. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Now the offense will spend the timeout here, wanting to come up with the perfect call on this important play coming up. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. The offense will go for here on 4th wants to throw it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side.
This is very close.
Oh, that one's picked off. They bring him down.
Are you watching the
Chance to
multi-screen?
turn that into points just before halftime.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
You say like what more?
Just time enough for one more play in the half. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Tight end makes the grab. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Wolverines will kick this away to begin the second half. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Cardinal offense is back out there on the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. They get it down, but the game moves the ball up to the 36. Stanford comes along quickly here.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
Offense now behind the sticks on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Second down, we're going to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Delivers quickly to the left side. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. They'll look to throw it here on second down. He pulls in the catch. Oh, got to showcase his spin move, but dropped quickly after just a short game.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. It's an out route, the catch made. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. They've converted 1 of their 2 fourth down attempts so far. Looks like we're going to get a third attempt right here. On the move now. And he just throws it away. Nobody open there. It's a big stop for the defense on fourth down.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. They looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
That completion sets up an important third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught quickly. And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42. Stanford comes to the line quickly here.
Really good job here converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert, come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Locates the tight end. It's complete. They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Going for his running back. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The Stanford offense is moving quickly down the field. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Trying to get the throw off. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Quarterback rolling to his right now. A nice game there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs.
That's how you get after a quarterback. This is a great play by the defense of being able to affect the timing between the quarterback and the receiver. And, man, how about the hit at the end of the play? Man, he laid the hit stick on him there.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for three? Oh, and the keeper slashing through the defense. Enough for a first down.
We got a short pickup here, but just what they needed. So keep the drive moving, and you know what it's going to do? Plant the seed on this defense. Anytime they run that option, beware the quarterback.
Catch made on the right side. Touchdown, Cardinal. This quarterback on fire today.
That's what I love about this running back is he's so dangerous after the catch. You know, you look at him, you think about the ability to run between tackles or even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here. Catch the ball to the backfield, make people miss, and take it into the end zone.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. He steps out of bounds. No gain on the play.
Well, the quarterback's doing everything in his power to try to keep this play alive. Looking downfield, trying to find an open receiver. Great coverage by the defense, and all he can do is step out of bounds for a loss of one.
Tied up here in the third quarter. These second down and long plays become important as they try to avoid third and long. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He'll throw it now. Completion. And is going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Second and inches here. Let's see if the offense feels like getting aggressive in their own territory. Looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call.
Hold him. Get the
A mark
fuck
off
out
the
of
penalty
here.
yardage. It's half the distance to the goal.
They want me to lose. Okay. Okay.
So following the safety, it's a free kick. They'll kick it away from the 20. Breaks into open space. And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. We'll hand it off. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
And Kirk, it's Stanford in the lead. As we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W?
Nope.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Oh, look at the quick cut. And the second effort there will earn him the 1st down.
That's going to be a 1st down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the 4th quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a 1st down on the ground.
Stanford getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quick pass, the catch is made. Headed for the end zone. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Stanford.
Well, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
Here comes the point after attempt. Extra point puts him up 9 now. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it out of the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered a safety. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. The receiver makes the catch. Tackle made after a solid game. Will spot the ball at the 34.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Finds his target. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. The Wolverines hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pass caught. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
And the Wolverines pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Looking to throw again. Looking right. This one caught.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. For a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Here they come on third and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Now on third and very long, looking to throw. Looking deep downfield with the left. And he hauls it in to the 15, still going. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11. The shotgun running play call. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looking for a receiver. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings them a third down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. On third down, he drops to throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And they'll bring him down after a short gain. Moves the football inside the 5. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Moves out of the pocket. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
They'll try to run this one in. Defense stuffing the runner. Ball still spotted at the 2-yard line.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all. So here we go, 3rd and goal. Giving up that sack has made this a real headache for the offense. Let's see if they can convert. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. 4th and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this 1st down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
The coach is not feeling the field goal attempt. They're going for it on 4th and goal here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. On the move now. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinal.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. An extra point up and good. They stretch the lead to 16 here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. And he drops back in the gun. The pocket breaking down. He's picked for a 4th time tonight. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
2nd down play coming up. Working clock with the ground game. He's got the force and still going. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. When the flag is out before the snap, the defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So 1st down and 5 after the penalty. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Makes the catch downfield.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
They come to the line in victory formation, looking to run out the clock and secure the W. And the quarterback just takes a knee. In the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Herb Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.